Welcome to Different Things channel. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, visit our website, or send us an email on contact@differentthings.es. Last video was an introduction about Subversion. If you didn't watch it, what are you waiting for? Click on the link in the description box or on the video preview. I'm Warren de Leon, and these are my social networks. Today, I'm going to explain how to install and set up a Subversion server on Ubuntu. First thing to do is to log on as root user. You can do it directly if you have root user activated, or you can log on with your username and then use sudo before each command. Another way is to type sudo space -i and then the password, and you will be logged on as root user. You have to update your server with apt-get space update. Install Subversion with apt-get space -y space install space Subversion. Last but not least, install tree command with apt-get space -y space install space tree. Before I continue explaining the next step, let me explain you how can you set up the repository. More common use of a Subversion repository is to have every project with its rank, tags, and branches all in the same repository. But there's another way. You can have separate repositories for each project. Step 2. Create the repository. Before creating the repository, you have to create directories with mkdir space -p space and the path to the repository. Once directories are created, you can create the repository with svnadmin space create space and the path to the repository. Step 3. Allow authorized users to read and write. Edit the repository configuration file with nano or v space the path to the repository /conf/svnserv.conf. Once you are inside the file, find auth-access equals write and uncommented. This will give read and write privileges to authorized users. Also, uncomment password -db equals passwd to set the user and passwords database. Step 4. Create authorized users. Edit the authorized users and passwords files with nano or v space the path to the repository /conf/passwd. Go to the end of that file and write the username equals the password, and in this case we used warrant1 equals a password and warrant2 equals another password. Step 5. Create a Subversion Ubuntu group. Use group add space the name of the group. This group will contain users who are going to be able to start Subversion service. Use user add space the name of the user space -g space and the name of group. This will create a user and set up his group. Now set a password for that user with passwd space and the name of that user. You can check in what group belongs that user with groups space and the name of the user. Step 6. Change the owner of the repository files. Change the owner of the repository files with chown space -capitalized R space name of user colon name of group space and the path to the repository. Also change the permission to the repository files with chmod space -r capitalized R space 770 space and the path to the repository. That 770 means that the owner and group can read, write and execute, but the others don't. Step 7. See permissions. To see a recursive list of repository files and their permissions, use 3 space capitalized C space capitalized A space -p space -u space -g space and the path to the repository. You will see all the files inside the repository and their permissions. Let's see an image of that tree. As you can see on the image, permissions belonging to others are 3-. That means that other users have no permissions to read, write or execute. Step 8. Execute Subversion server. To execute Subversion service, use sudo space -u space the name of the user space svnserv space -d space -r space and the path to the repository. That -u means that you select a user to run this command. In this case, the user is the owner of all the repository. Check if Subversion is running with netstat space -l space -t space -p space pipe space grep space -e space capitalized PID space e space svn. That means that you list all the listening TCP protocols and you show the PID and program name. and you select only these lines with contains PID and SVN. Also, you can show the current processes of one user with PS space -U space and the name of the user. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more, and leave us a comment. You can find a link of the presentation in the description box, and in the next video I'm going to install a Subversion plugin for Eclipse called Subversive. See you in the next video.